Thanks for getting down here through your busy schedule, but we're talking here about profiles and excellence. We're talking about things that you're proud of. Can you tell us about FEMA, maybe a program that you would like to highlight that you have seen real progress over the last year or so?
Yeah, I'm sure that probably Luke and Soraya have already discussed the flash contract, and
They did.
FEMA was actually pivotal in sort of teaming with the department on getting that.
I think we ought to have like
up and out.
patriotic music playing behind you folks, about all this working together stuff,
Yeah, we should. And as Luke, I'm sure, has mentioned, the largest Agile contract that will probably be led across the government as a whole. And so that's very much one of the things that we're looking to leverage across a number of our modernization activities. So very proud of sort of that partnership. I would say the other thing, sort of working in concert with the CIO Council, very much on governance and sort of the discussions on how do we strategically look at acquisitions. FEMA is looking to put out also some different acquisitions, and we've been teaming very well with Luke and Soraya on sort of looking at how we advance that thought and strategically aligning it behind the department. So,
yeah, actually, governance, I think, too, based on everything you're saying, Luke and Soraya and now Adrian, when you're looking at changed ways of doing things, to have a governance process in place so that everybody can, rally and get on the same page has to be a major priority.
Right. And I think the other thing I would speak to is the Agile IPT. So we've been working along with Luke and Soraya and their shop on how do we bring Agile to the modernization activities we have and make sure that the Chief Technology Officer is integrated into that discussion at the component level. And so very much great dialogue on streamlining the software engineering lifecycle process and ensuring that there's complete engagement with the XO community at the department as partners as we run this paperwork through to ensure that the Deputy USM and others can make an informed decision as far as the integrity of a project.
Adrian, what are some of lessons you're learning along the way as you go through these programs and these new ways of doing things?
Yeah, I think it's communicate. I mean, a lot of times we're heads down, not really looking at all times at the strategic value of that communications. And so I think, again, like the Agile IPT, that's really a communication method that we've brought into play as far as how we're going to deal with some of FEMA's modernization activities. And I think that's happening across several of the other components as well. So I'd say communication is key to it.
Communicate.
Correct. I think the other thing is then looking at the governance model where we have to have good project and program governance. So we've been placing that within FEMA. We have several executive steering committees that oversee these modernization activities. All three of them, which is the grants management modernization, the financial system modernization, and also the flood insurance program, are all financial systems or mixed financial systems. And so what we've done is we've created one executive steering committee that actually oversees all three of those activities and then can report up agilely to the department.
Excellent.